Now remember, we are a culture, today in our pop culture, we love our movies, no matter what language. It's no wonder why movies are such a popular form of entertainment for us. Because we come from a culture which has given the humanity the first ever text on theatrical production. That is what NatyaShastra is, and I'll give you more details. But before NatyaShastra, Natya has to come. So how did Natya begin? Now the story is that once upon a time, when you've heard about 4 yugas, right? Satya Yuga, Treta, Dwapar and Kali Yuga. So when the Satya Yuga had ended and Treta was about to start, people had become they had started to become unhappy. They had started to bring in, grow into all kinds of negative qualities. They had become jealous. They had become angry. A lot of this malady was coming in with a large sections of humanity. There were jealousies, anger, pettiness, all the negative things that you can think of, greed, lust, restlessness, all this was growing. And the gods got a little worried that humanity is kind of, coming down in character. And this is not good. If humanity, more and more people constantly stay in this state of mind, something has to be done. So they have a little meeting and they choose Indra as their leader and they go to the Lord of Creation. Who is Lord of Creation? Brahma. Right? So they go to Brahma and they say, you give us something that will work as a means of distraction or a diversion or entertain these people who are suffering with their jealousies and pettiness and anger and greed and all these negative qualities. But it should be something that they feel good when they listen to it, that they feel good when they watch it. So it should be that their senses of seeing should be involved, their senses of hearing should be involved. They should feel good when they see this thing or listen to this thing, and they also learn something. It should also help them grow in character. Can you come up with something? Is there a branch of knowledge that can be created? Because Brahma is supposed to be creating everything, every branch of knowledge. So can you come up with something that will do all these things? And then the final condition is, it should be understandable of people of all backgrounds. Children, adults, highly intelligent, not so intelligent, highly educated, not so educated, but they should be able to get something out of it. Can you create something? So Brahmaji starts thinking, and then he meditates and he brings all the 4 Vedas in front of him. Now you have heard the name Vedas? Vedas are the oldest treatises of wisdom, knowledge ever in the world, right? So he brings all the 4 Vedas in front of his mind and he starts thinking, what can I take from each of these Vedas and create something new? So Rig Veda is supposed to have all the mantras. So he takes word, W-O-R-D, word, which becomes dialogue. He takes word from Rig Veda. He takes music from Sam Veda. Sam Veda is the origin of music. So he takes musicality, rhythm, all that from Sam Veda. From the Yajur Veda. Yajur Veda has a lot of mantras which are used in performing rituals. So there is a lot of movement. How you do this puja, how you do that puja. There's a lot of movement of limbs, of body. So he takes the movement of limbs and body from Yajur Veda. And Atharva Veda has a lot of information on mind and psychology. So he takes the idea of how to express subtle emotions from the Atharva Veda. And he combines all this and he creates a Pancham Veda. Pancham is the fifth Veda. And he gives it a name called Natya Veda. Natya is the drama. Veda means knowledge. So the knowledge of drama, which has all of these components. Now think back of the dramas that you have seen, like the Buddha, or that you maybe participated in, or Mangalye. It has music, it has word, it has bodily movements, it has expression, right? So all these combine to form a drama. And the idea was that everybody can enjoy it, everybody can also learn something from it, and everybody has something to see and to listen.